Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Your mom in the fucking stand!
Speaking of black people and crazy shit, it turns out that your Dookie shoot is on its own schedule.
We've been learning about this.
We've been learning about this for a while, and just so that the audience knows, how often in an average week are you sitting on a toilet and making a regular brown bowel movement?
Did you say in 1 week?
Okay, yeah. Let's go with 1 week.
Possibly 0. It depends on the week.
And this is every week?
This is every week.
Buddy.
Bruh.
I like you a lot. And I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I mean, can I put you in touch with somebody? It's supposed to be at, normal.
Once a day.
Yeah, you should be going every day.
Wait, so how often are you going?
No idea. Like
What?
they asked me in here about a week ago, when's the last time I remember, and I didn't. I don't know.
Wait, what about now? You remember last time you shit right now?
I mean, I had food poisoning like 4 days ago or so.
Okay, so that was it?
Yeah.
And then what about yesterday?
No.
And the day before?
No. Not since then.
And does it hurt?
No.
You never have discomfort? Never?
I did when I was a kid, but then I kind of got used to that, I guess.
The
I guess
discomfort?
No, my body got used to it, and then it didn't hurt.
Take me through an average day eating. Like, let's say you got up today. Did you have breakfast today?
Yeah.
What do you remember what you had?
I had McDonald's, which is really smart.
Okay. Which is great.
It's really
I love the stroopwafel McFlurry.
Yeah.
And the chicken mozzarella sandwich from Canada. It's my favorite item.
But what did you eat?
I had 2 sausage egg biscuits.
2.
And then anything else?
And that didn't make you brown? I mean, I'm sorry.
Is that a lot?
Well, for me.
Oh.
But I think the 2 would make you brown.
Well, let's go
but
through
go
it.
ahead.
Did you have anything else?
Coffee?
I had a hash brown.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
No orange juice, no water. No,
I did have orange juice.
Orange
Yeah.
juice. Okay.
Orange juice.
And then
Orange juice.
that's the last time you ate.
Yeah,
right?
and I've just been having water since.
And you are drinking water.
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, you do drink water like pretty regularly?
What about coffee? Do you ever drink coffee?
Never coffee.
Have you tried drinking coffee first thing when you wake up in the morning? Maybe that makes you poop.
What about? Can I ask you this? 2 things to maybe just to start shifting things. What about at least once a day? You choose whichever you prefer more. You do either like a mixed fruit bowl, so you get some fruits in the system, or if you prefer veggies, we do like some either salad or sautéed, greens, like one of the 2 to kind of jumpstart the system. What do you think?
We do that here?
No, I'm asking if you would be open to either of those ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah? Which do you prefer, the fruit or the veggies?
Fruits are good.
You like fruit?
Let's do fruits.
Wait, what did you eat yesterday? Did we go through his food diary? What did you have for breakfast yesterday?
Oh, boy. My memory is...
Okay.
bad.
But this morning you went to McDonald's and you had 2. And
did you order lunch when
you ordered lunch with us?
No, I think I forgot to order with you.
Oh.
Yeah, my bad.
Are you eating 3 meals a day?
Usually, if not, it's going to sound bad, but if not, then I'll eat those 3 meals in one sitting.
Okay. Wait. Take me to one of those.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say you.
What was
didn't
dinner?
Eat. Well, take me to one of those. Take me to one of those 3 meals in a. What do? You sit down and you eat.
I'll eat at a full large pizza, and some breadsticks.
If you haven't eaten earlier in the day.
If I didn't eat within the past 4 or 5 hours, I could probably eat a pizza and a half. I eat like 5 burgers at a time. It depends.
So you have a crazy metabolism.
What? Wait, do you vomit after or you keep the food in?
No.
And you don't go I gotta shit. How about this? No. How about exercise? Do you exercise at all?
Never.
No. See, I bet that would kickstart the jams real fast for you. I'm going to shit soon because I ran this morning.
Yeah, but I think the fundamental problem, from what it sounds like now, not to interrupt, but I agree, your exercise is a good idea. He's binge eating. So he's going a long time and then he's packing the food in, all his calories in one meal. I mean, no wonder your system's wonky.
That's sometimes he does that.
No, but he's in.
Sometimes, yeah.
So you're telling me that otherwise you eat 3 meals a day?
Yeah.
But he also eats a lot of garbage.
No, no one's saying he has a winning diet. He's definitely not
garbage.
doing this right. But
Yeah.
but I'm trying to, it's like,
The exercise would help.
people go and they when they hear somebody say something like this, they try to do a dramatic shift, and people don't want to do a dramatic shift. So the easiest thing to do, that I think, to make you poop more, because you should, and you say you're drinking water, is like let's try like an easy thing, like go to the grocery store on the way home, you pick up the fruits you like,
And Metamucil. Maybe some Metamucil.
That's definitely a good idea. Metamucil, but then like some blueberries, some strawberries, whatever. You chop that up, put it in a bowl, put saran wrap over it, put it in the fridge, and your day you start with some fruits, And then if you can manage either in the beginning or the end of the day, even like if you don't like working out, but like even going for like a 20-minute walk just to get your body moving, I mean, maybe you'll start making caca more,
I'll do it.
I mean, I want you to.
Have you, when you finally do go brown, what's it like?
Yeah, is it
Does it
catastrophic?
hurt? Are you pushing?
So it doesn't hurt. It's normal, but it's forever. Like,
What do you mean?
It's a lot of poop.
Like I'll flush at least 6 times.
You're shitting ropes.
Just keeps coming.
But it's a normal brown.
Yeah, because it's
not
backed up for
it's
5
normal.
days.
And he's not constipated. Because I was thinking if you're making like pellets, like now you're backed up for days, the moisture, the water gets sucked out of your poop. So you usually get constipated.
But
So
you're not shitting rocks.
You're not shitting rocks,
It's logs.
Yeah.
but it's like 6 feet worth because you've been backed up for a week.
Like if I didn't pinch, I would put like one of those poop emojis. One of those would literally be in the toilet.
Wow.
God, I almost
So
want to
there
see
is a
this.
huge mass of shit. We're going to get so many emails.
I know, from doctors and stuff.
People are just going to be like, Tom, you're wrong. And then, they're just going to be like, tell him this. Yeah,
So
it's gonna be
do you? Let me ask you: do you ever have the urge to go in a given day and then you ignore the urge? Maybe are you too busy? Like I know you're switching the show right now. So for instance, maybe you have to feel I'm a tug and then you ignore. Is that possible?
I used to when I was a kid, and then it just got less and less and less to where now I might. But if I do, it'll be a one-time thing, and I'll say, I could do that, tomorrow.
In 5 or 7 days.
Or next week,
Yeah.
I got to tell you, this does not have a happy ending. So we know I'm serious, man. We've got to. You got to try something, okay?
What's crazy is I didn't even know that it was weird until I said it here. Because I would hear people
Seriously?
talk. Yeah, because I would hear people talk about, you should 3 times a day or whatever. But I also hear people say you should exercise every day. And I know there's so many people that don't.
Right.
That I thought that was just a thing that you should do, but a lot of people
No.
just don't.
You should not be
Interesting.
shitting once every 7 days. That's definitely.
That's probably very. I mean, unless some doctor writes in and says, "Hey, as long as he does shit, and it's a lot,"
He's not going to say that.
because it's not good to carry that. I think toxic waste inside of your body for so long, right?
And if you did even like an awesome big, like one thing, if you could try like a big mixed green salad. You get these greens and you can fill it with everything you like. You can chop up mushrooms, pepper, whatever any veggie you could take, and you fill up with that, and that doesn't make you shit. I mean, to me, that's I'm twice a day minimum.
Oh, this one is a disaster.
Yeah. I mean, what about Nadav? How often do you shit?
I don't want to adopt it.
I shit a lot.
Yeah, he shits constantly.
I mean, I shit at least twice before I leave for work.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you drink coffee and shit?
Yeah, I mean, I drink like 3 or 4 cups of coffee before lunch. It's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
What about Cockroach? He shits every day, right?
Oh. He says he's shitting fine.
Yeah.
That's probably the one thing. Now, do you want to know something else disturbing about Annie?
Mm.
He doesn't use condoms.
That's just a real dude. I don't. I would always wait
Annie,
for the instruction.
But
on
Annie's
that.
not in a monogamous relationship. He's out there
throwing it around,
doing it.
Yeah, you should do
Bruh.
that. That's good. That's the way to do it.
What can I say?
I mean, here's the thing.
No.
I don't like it.
You got to have one for like the whiners, that are like, nah, but I don't I wouldn't volunteer it. I got to
But what
wrap it
about?
up.
But what about having children? Look, forget STDs. What about, getting someone pregnant?
Pull out game strong, right?
Pull out game mad strong, but
Guys
I mean, it'll sound bad, but before I even touch a girl, guaranteed we're gonna have a talk about abortion. We're gonna have a talk about
Really?
STDs. Oh, 100%. It always comes to, what do you think about kids? Oh yeah, well, what if you accidentally, would you be down for an abortion? She says, yeah. Cool. You want to come to my place?
You
know what I never got to do? Do you ever have the STD talk? It's something I never ever. I was always like, she's probably clean. But like, do you ever have the talk? Like, do you have anything?
Every time.
How does it go? Tell me how it goes.
Every time it starts with this. I always say, oh yeah, you want to know a fun fact? I've never worn a condom in my life. And they're always, oh, really? How many of you have? Blah, blah, blah. And then I say, yeah, but I got tested and I'm good. And what about you? You get tested and all that? So, yeah, I'm good.
So if you're vibing with someone, it leads to that conversation at some point.
Always.
What about one night hussies?
Same thing.
Same thing.
I don't do where you meet her at a club and it's straight to her place or something. You don't even talk. I don't
Come here, you little funky dog-headed bitch.
Stop it. How long? How long? So how long do you get to know somebody before you what's getting to know somebody?
I mean, it could be one night, but it's still a conversation before.
He's not just like, what's up? And then let's go.
Well, we should play this for Dr. Drew because he talks about how this generation does not wear condoms. And I'm sure you'd have some wise words for you, young Annie.
Is stronger and better than any generation we've had.
Well, our dads definitely don't wear rubbers.
No, that is considered the greatest generation. And those guys were fucking savages.
Yes.
My dad, I told this story on stage before. My dad, one time, it was just random. I was like, oh, I know what it was. It was that I was talking about, you think of like something in modern times and you're like, I wonder when this first came out, like when was it introduced to society? And I go, did condoms become popular when you were in high school or college, thinking that that's when it had to come out? And he goes, I don't know, I've never worn a condom. And I was like, what? Because I know about his history of dating. And I go, you just pulled out on everyone? He goes, oh, I've never pulled out. And I'm like, I go, so you just fucking dumped loads into women for decades? And he was like, I don't talk like that, but yeah.
No, my dad dumps clips too, of course.
Your dad.
Of course. I've got brothers. I'm sure I have sisters in Colombia, Philippines, Thailand.
Yeah.
I know. I'm waiting for it. Every time that 23andMe email comes in, like, you have new relatives, I'm like, for sure.
And by the way,
for sure.
My dad, like, pretty hardcore Catholic. If any of those girlfriends had gotten pregnant, he would have been like, we're married.
That's your mom.
Yep. But it just so happened. And this is like every girl that he like dated for a couple of years. I'm like, you just always busted nuts in her? He's like, mm-hmm.
Now, Annie, I will say though, let's say you're drinking and you're partying and the pullout game, absolutely. Hey man, we've done the pullout game too. And so far, hey, knock on wood. But I mean, you might be partying. It might be a little dark. You know what I mean? Like, what if
you haven't taken a shit in a week?
You're taking a shit. You're
off your game.
And you know what I mean? Like, it's not 100%, and it's not foolproof. And you're not with the same bitch every time. I don't know. I'm just concerned about you. And what about all the other things? Herpes, warts, all that stuff. Sometimes women have it. They don't even know, and they're giving it to you.
Why would they not know if they're not tested?
Why are you trying to talk?
Well, I mean, genital warts sometimes can incubate for 7 years before it shows up. She could have contracted something before. I mean, how do you know she got tested right away? Could be a while, and she's had other partners since.
I feel like Big Time Tommy would be really mad at you right now.
I'm just saying, let Dr. Drew.
You are not keeping it OS right now.
I cannot, in good faith, tell Annie that's
Annie,
okay.
let me tell you how it goes. If a girl looks clean, she probably is.
It's not. She's a hoe. She's nasty. Oh. Good morning, Julia. Did you like that highlight? Why not watch a whole episode or look at other highlights here, or you can subscribe right here so you know when that.
You dumb broad.
What? I did that right. I know I did. Did I do that right?